Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we're going to be going over the first developer diary for Jurassic World Evolution 2. So I'm quite excited to get stuck in this one. So it has a world evolved in its tagline. So it's pretty interesting to see what they say in here and what new things and new dinosaurs we get confirmed and see like that. So we're going to have a quick look through. This was live streamed last night. Well, last night for me, because they're in Britain, I'm in New Zealand, so pretty much opposite times. But yeah, I'm really excited to get stuck through this and give a little look and see what we've got. So yeah, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm here to show you today
Hi,
a closer
Rich.
look at the game, including our realistic dinosaurs, enhanced creativity, and deeper management.
Look at that. Look at that. We can see this wonderful new boreal or tiger biome that they keep showing us. I really love it. And we can see some cool dinosaurs here. See some Brachiosaurus. Maybe some other sauropods. Some of these guys here, little hadrosaurs. Really awesome. I love this new biome. Just really cool to get out of the tropical biome of the first game and really expand out.
Evolution 2 is a dinosaur management simulation game that builds upon the success of the first game released in 2018. The game includes new features, content, gameplay mechanics, and of course new dinosaurs. I'm Adam Woods, and I'm the executive producer
Hi, Adam Woods.
Jurassic World Evolution 2.
We're really looking forward to bringing players an incredible Jurassic World experience.
And I have to say, isn't that a cute little animation there? People are saying, oh, it's cursed, it's cursed. Look at the neck, it's cursed. But it's just like he's kind of like a cat, you know, when a cat goes, yeah, it's probably not the most biomechanically accurate, but we weren't going for accuracy to begin with the Jurassic World. I don't mind. I think it gives a little bit more character, so he's like, kind of like shoving up the spine saying, hey, don't mess with me, buddy. So we got the world evolved, I mean.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 includes 4 game modes. In campaign mode, players will experience an original Jurassic story that picks up where Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom left off.
They're going to be working alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent, such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. We have our Chaos Theory mode, where players will be experiencing different what-if scenarios from various films within the franchise. We have our Sandbox mode that allows players to be fully creative, and a Challenge mode that will test their part-building skills.
So just quickly go over that. We've got a new campaign for Jurassic World Evolution 2 with characters like Bryce Dallas Howard and I think Jeff Goldblum. So they're returning for the campaign. We've also got Chaos Theory mode. That's one I'm really excited for. We get to experience like a bunch of what-if scenarios. We get to do some time traveling and go back and experience different parts of different movies. I think that really opens up a lot of the franchise. I think that's really cool. And then your standard sandbox and I think challenge mode. So you can challenge yourself. So yeah, pretty simple, but I think that really adds a lot, especially Chaos Theory. I'm really excited for Chaos Theory.
We now have a variety of locations that the player can experience. Each of these locations have their own unique challenges that the player must face, including their own bespoke weather conditions.
And we can see here, oh, I love this design here. We can see the Stegosaurus in the desert biome. And we can see they're experiencing some sort of sandstorm. And we can see they're like, oh no, don't like it. It's really cool that we're getting different kinds of weather as well. I think that's really
such as sand and snowstorms. It takes us.
So look, we can see that, and then we can see this is also in a snowstorm. Not very bright, which sucks, but what we got over here, we've got a different design of the aviary by the looks of it, so that means we won't be just getting the glass. I know I was a little hesitant of just getting the glass, but now we also get the more Jurassic Park design with the bars rather than the glass. So I think that's really cool. Also some more hadrosaurs here. I think that's Tyrannosaurus. There were some others that we didn't really get to see, but at least we got Stegosaurus again.
It's away from the tropical feeling of Jurassic World Evolution and away from the Islands of the Five Deaths, and kind of really opens up into more of a Jurassic World.
I feel like he had to do that. He had to say Jurassic World. That was a good pun, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm really glad we're getting all sorts of these different environments. So we've got this tiger, we've got the desert confirmed. I assume if we're going to go going back to Isa Nublar and the chaos mode, we'll be getting a tropical biome again, but I don't mind. And I assume the next one may be a swamp or grasslands. I guess we'll have to see what kind of biomes they have now. So let's see. Hello, Jim
Stimson, and I'm lead designer on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've expanded the range of dinosaurs that we've got in the game now. So
And look at that, we've got a Diplodocus. And then we can look at all the different colors here. We can see the variation within the Stegosaurus. No, it's not just green. We can see there's like a reddish. I really like the colors here. We've got Diplodocus back, and we've got a really nice Brachiosaurus color. It's got like a reddish, almost like it's rusted. I really like this color. And we got this Triceratops back. I really like the updated texture, everything. It looks quite a bit better. And we can see we got the gyrosphere returning. So it's going through the enclosure, Avery, and then the monorail's back again as well. So yeah, pretty cool.
So while we've got land dinosaurs.
And this is really cool. We get a little look at the aviary. So we can see there's plants in here. Looks like we'll be able to plant and put our own rocks and things in here. And then we can see there's the ones sitting on the observation center. So they seem to be dynamic animals. I really hope we can put like special enrichment and things for them in here. I think that'd be really cool, like perches and water and fish feeders and things. I think it's really, really cool.
Dinosaurs. We have also included flying and marine reptiles.
And we can see here the colors have changed. The original was more grayish, but now we've got like a blue along with a reddish brown, and then we show yellowish wings. So I think that's really cool. And we can see more plants in here, so we can decorate it pretty much as the same as we would an outside enclosure. That's really, really cool.
Reptiles too. We've got more behaviours and interactions between dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've added these in to bring an extra layer of realism and authenticity.
Oh, I love that little animation there. We're going to watch it again.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've added these in to bring an extra layer of realism and...
I love that little bit of character it gives the Triceratops. It's probably going to add it to other Ceratopsians as well, but I think that's really cool. He's just like, yeah, get off, buddy. And they're having like a little play fight. I think that's really cute. And we can see the Coelophytes.
Authenticity to our dinosaur behaviour.
We've been working really hard.
I really like that. It gives a lot of character and a lot of animal stuff. I think a lot of that's coming from Planet Zoo as well, but I just think that's really cool. So let's carry on.
And improving the hunting and fighting systems so they're more dynamic. We
Okay.
have group attacks now, so packs of velociraptors will attack their prey. We've also been adding more depth to their social and environmental behaviours.
Oh, that poor Stegosaurus. I can't believe they're chasing him. I can't believe they're going to let him kill him. Stegosaurus gets a bad rap in this devlog, let's be real. But yeah, that's really cool. We're getting pack hunting. That was one of the really big things that we were missing from the first game. Because they do hunt, they do move in herds and things like that. So we have Velociraptor hunting in packs now, which is cool. I wonder what other dinosaurs will hunt in packs. I don't think all of them will. It might be reserved for animals that are similar to raptors, maybe some large carnivores just to add a bit of spice. It'd be really cool if we had like maybe Allosaurus or something just to mix it up. We could have some things that big animals that do hunt in packs to hunt larger animals, especially since we know that from the devlog, T-Rexes and some other dinosaurs can hunt sauropods now, so it'd be cool if they could team up and hunt sauropods. So I think that'd be really cool. And then we can see here.
So they'll now interact with the
the
world
goat.
around them in a more authentic way.
I gotta say, that's a really, really nice glow up to this Velociraptor. We can see the colors have changed again. Really nice to see the glow up and see the scales are a lot more detailed. It's kind of like a mix of this Legacy, the Legacy one from Return to Jurassic Park, and the Jurassic World one. But it's kind of a mix, but I think it's just because it's more detailed, and I think it looks really nice. And we can see also the colors are different. We can see this black one here, and added some bluish here, and blue there. I think that really adds a lot of character to them.
Dinosaur creation and research tasks are now handled by a new staff member, the scientist.
They're going to be part of
Oh, we got scientists. So look, we got all these different scientists. We don't get a model or anything. We just get some pictures of stock people. So it looks like we got a new thing to upgrade and more stuff.
all aspects of dinosaur creation from the very beginning to the very end. As part of the creation process, the players will be manipulating the dinosaur DNA to increase or decrease the chance of traits appearing when the dinosaur's alive. And one of these traits might be being more resilient to disease.
With your science.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I really like that we're going to be able to edit our dinosaurs more, and there be staff that we need to keep an eye on so that we can make sure they're all happy and healthy. Another thing to manage, another thing to do in your downtime. So that's really good.
Scientists, you need to be really careful how you manage them. Each time you assign them a task, they get a little bit of stress. If you don't rest them, then you risk them getting burnt out. And then if they do become burnt out and then you assign them another task, then there is an increased risk of sabotage.
I gotta say, I really do love this UI. I love the new slicker UI compared to the old Jurassic World Evolution UI. I love it. I'm a big fan of good UI. But yeah, it seems like we're going to be adding scientists, and they will have a big part to play in making your dinosaurs. And if you work them too much, they will sabotage your park. So they're bringing back that mechanic, but in a way that's way less annoying rather than the factions. And if you ignore a faction too much doing other missions, you get a sabotage. And I think that does a much better way of understanding and looking at it. So here's a little view of this park that they've made for us here. I think this one's got some brachiosaurs or something in here. And if you look at this big space here, I wonder if that's a lagoon. It looks like a lagoon. Might be something for our mosasaurus and other marine reptiles that we're getting. So I'm quite excited for that. Also, this really nice aviary that they're showing off. Can't wait to delve into the marine reptiles. That's going to be so awesome. But yeah, this is a really nice looking park as it is. And you can see how huge its map is. It just feels so open. I love it.
We've also added a new territory system, so our dinosaurs will dynamically create this territory depending on the different things in the enclosures that it might need as part of its environmental requirements.
Dinosaur territory can overlap as well. With some dinosaurs that's going to be fine, because we've got cohabitation, so some dinosaurs are happy to live with others.
Look at this cute picture. We've got this nice rusted brachiosaurus and this really nice stegosaurus. I think that's like a greyish blue with the yellow plates, along with this real greenish, not Parasaurolophus, it's Corythosaurus. We know that's returning. That's really, really cool. And as I say, we have territories now, so dinosaurs will have and maintain territories. So it looks like they will do that, and some may be compatible, some won't be.
Sometimes as well, they don't like other species of dinosaurs, and when that happens, dinosaurs can fight. And the winner gets to keep the territory, and the loser will go and have to rebuild their territory and find the things that it needs elsewhere. We no longer have...
But poor Stegosaurus getting shafted again. But yeah, I think they're bringing back the new sort of... they're bringing back the turntable fights, but I think it's really cool for territorial displays. It's a really nice animation, so we can see Triceratops charges at Stegosaurus, and the Stegosaurus comes back with a whip and looks like it loses. So that means these territories will have to be maintained, and they'll be dynamic, so animals might change territories as things happen and new dinosaurs come in. So that's something you'll have to maintain, which I think adds a lot of gameplay value to it as well. That's really cool. And it seems like some dinosaurs looks like they won't get along. So I imagine they said like ceratopsians and stegosaurs won't get along too well. So looks like it's going to be bad news for you. So you got to make sure what animals get together, and that's another thing to manage. You can't just throw your herbivores in one paddock and they'll be happy. I think that really adds another level of dynamic to it. Makes it very dynamic as well. And it's cool because you have to make sure each habitat has the right food for the right animals. So that gives you something constantly to manage.
Of herbivore feeders in Jurassic World Evolution 2. What we've replaced it with is paleobotany.
We've reimagined prehistoric plants that the player must utilise to feed their herbivores within their territories.
Each dinosaur will want different things, so it allows you to create a bespoke enclosure for your...
Well, let's go back here. We can see Taurosaurus making a return. And then we can see the nature. I really love this new UI. So we can see these nature. So we have different plants and things. So it looks like we got the cactuses, plants and things. Looks like the same. And we got forest leaf and fiber, fruits and nuts. That's interesting. And then we've got bigger radiuses, so we can make big areas for our dinosaurs. I think that looks really, really nice.
Create a bespoke enclosure for your dinosaurs.
And then we can see Chasmosaurus coming back as well. One thing people have been pointing out is how tiny they are. But like, remember that most of the dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution 1 were way too big. Like, Polacanthus was twice the size it should be in real life. Most of the dinosaurs, except for the larger sauropods, they were pretty much all way too small. They were all kind of same size. But I think they've gone back and fixed it and made some more dynamic size and stuff. So it really will feel like, with the dinosaurs being their proper sizes and these larger parks, we'll feel like we'll have so much space to explore and play with. And I really love this Brachiosaurus. We can see the different colored patterns. We can see this grayish one that's more similar to your normal sort of Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. We can see this rusted one here again. And then we can see this lighter Brachiosaurus. I think that's really, really cool.
If it's just one species in there, then it's very easy to create that. But if you have two or more, then there becomes more of a puzzle element there to creating this wonderfully unique enclosure for these different dinosaur species to live in.
I think that's really cool because you got to manage all the different needs as well. It's kind of a thing in Planet Zoo as well. And I think they're really cool that they're expanding it into Jurassic World Evolution because animal welfare is obviously very important, and they're going to need to have different things in their habitats, and you've got to kind of average that out and make a habitat that's good for all the animals that you plan to have in this enclosure. So I think that's really, really cool.
We've also introduced new guest interest groups in the parks as well. So the different types of guests will want to see different things in your parks. So we have general, we have adventure, we have nature and luxury.
So this is pretty much the same as kind of a JPOG. So there's the general people that don't mind much. So that's Dinosaur Count, Viewing, Galleries, Aviaries, Innovation Center. So that's very general. You have adventure. So that's Dinosaur Infamy, Tours, Lagoons, Gyrospheres. So those are the things that they will be drawn to. And nature. So they'll be drawn to Dinosaur Comfort, Viewing Platforms, and Innovation Center. I'd really like if nature got extended to have animals that actually live together in the right habitat. So I think that'd be really cool if you put a Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus animals that live in the same area together in their habitat, you get a boost for nature. I think that'd be really cool. And then you have luxury. So they're like hotels, gyrospheres, and dinosaur variety. So that's just for balancing things. So I think that's really cool. And a lot of these old screenshots are from Jurassic World Evolution 1. We can see Albertosaurus here. I think that's confirmed. Camarasaurus, I think, is confirmed as well. Nigersaurus is back. Really awesome to see them. And we got this really nice picture of luxury. So I think that's really, really cool that we're getting these.
Around the enclosure of a big carnivore, you'll have lots of adventure guests.
Oh, look at that Tyrannosaurus. Look at this. Look at that. He looks like he's moldy on the back. But I think that's a really cool design. Looks more similar to the... It doesn't really look like the one that they showed off in the first concepts, but I think there might be just different designs and things. But I still think this looks nice, and we can see the glass here. I like the different design here. It looks a lot more modernized, a lot less concrete fences, and a little bit more naturalistic and more modern zoo-like with these viewing areas and such. I think it looks much better. It must be pretty strong glass, though, if you're going to put people in front of a Tyrannosaurus.
So when you place down an amenity, you can tailor that to be more interesting to your adventure guests, and by doing that, you're going to make more money.
Alongside the deeper management that the guest interest groups will bring, the players will have an opportunity to customise the look and feel of these guest buildings.
We've got a modular system that will change some of the models on it. You'll be able to...
Oh, that's really cool. We've talked about before, the modular buildings. I think that's a really cool addition to give some flavour to our parks while not going over the top with controls and things, because this is meant to be a console port as well, so it helps give you like the best of both worlds. I think that's a really cool way of going into it.
To change the colour palette so you can make it feel very unique.
Cool.
Within the new environments, players now have a range of natural scenery items and surface textures.
And I love this, because not only do we have Pachycephalosaurus back with that rustic pattern again, look at all these rocks we have, and we can spin them on an axis. Isn't that awesome? So we can turn them and place them. That was like the highlight of this for me, looking at the rocks. So we can really make some nice rock work and stuff. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to make some really nice rocky enclosures. That's going to rock. This just shows we shouldn't take things for granted. And that was a bad pun, but I think it's really cool that we're going to be able to really design things and make our enclosures again. Make them look really, really nice instead of just like this. So yeah, let's carry on. I'm really excited. I didn't expect this at all, but I'm really excited that we're getting this.
They can use to further customize their parks.
Alongside the different...
Oh, we gotta go back there. So we can see as well is that the kind of Planet Zoo kind of style of sand is also coming back as well. So each habitat, like desert stuff, will have different textures and stuff. So very Planet Zoo-like, but I still think that's really cool. And can I just go over how much I love this UI again? I think it looks really nice.
Customize their parks.
Alongside the different ways the players can change the appearance of their parks and their environments, we've also been looking in the ways that player can change the appearance of their dinosaurs.
What we've added in game is...
And we can see this different Velociraptor compared to the other one. So this one's got a lot more lightish grey and more reddish. Really like that.
Very complementary to the different environments, but...
And that's the one that we saw again. So
as a player, we're going to leave it up to you.
And then we can see the same thing again, so it's just lighter, more washed out.
You're going to be able to do what you want to do and have the dinosaurs look the way you want them to look.
That's awesome.
Players should be really excited about using all of the different creativity tools and building their own fully realised Jurassic World however they want.
I'm really excited for the players to get their hands on the new management that we've added into the game. Things like the scientists, the guest types, it really changes how the game plays, and I really can't wait to see what they do with it.
I really can't wait to see the players' reactions to the new dinosaurs. The new behaviours and interactions, I think, bring the dinosaurs to life better than ever before.
And then look at that, we could hear like a moose in the background or an elk. I think there was actually elk. But we can see our wonderful dinosaurs. We can see a big Brachiosaurus, some Triceratops, where the Ceratopsians over here. But really nice to see a night cycle come back as well. So we can see our wonderful park and look at these wonderful trees. Feels a little bit more like the late Cretaceous, really late Jurassic. I think that looks really nice.
We hope you've enjoyed this deeper look into Jurassic World Evolution 2, and we're thrilled to be showing you even more over the next few weeks and months.
Right, looks like we're done with that. So yeah, we got a world evolved. That's really, really cool. Also really cool stuff I didn't expect, like the changing of the rocks so we can edit the rocks and stuff. The new UI I'm just love. So yeah, really a lot of nice stuff that we kind of already knew, but I think it's really cool to put it into practice and see it in gameplay. And if you confirm dinosaurs like Chasmosaurus and Torosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus. So that's really, really cool. So I think this would be a good place to end. Hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to hit that little bell icon to get notified when I upload anything. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.